Hi guys, this is Brock 100 National Parks to visit in the USA. So today I was scheduled to go to Key West, but I thought about doing this video on a neat place to stay in Miami. So today we're going to look at the Diplomat Hotel in Miami. Now, it's not necessarily right in Miami, it's actually in Hollywood, Miami. So I'm going to show you where that's at. I'm going to show you the hotel itself and tell you what it's like. If you like this video, please subscribe. Put a like button on there because that'll spread out to more people so they'll know about this particular area and hotel, as well as they'll find a neat place to stay without all the hustle and bustle. So I found a niche. I found this location. I want to share it with you so you can have a nice place to stay and enjoy yourself. So without further ado, you know how my videos are. I won't do all that chit chat. Let's go straight to the video and see what we have. Okay guys, welcome to Miami. So when first you get to Miami, if you're starting from the Miami airport, you gotta go to Clive's Cafe. It's a Jamaican place, really good jerk chicken people, as well as good oxtail. Next up, let's go straight to the Diplomat. We're gonna go straight to the hotel. This is the Diplomat Hotel from the entry area. I'm going to talk a little bit about the outside area, but I want to show you where that's located as far as the city is concerned. Here's the Diplomat Hotel, and Walmart is right there. You also see that down that area would be the Strip, but I want you to see it from this point of view, and I'm stretching this out. So you see Lauderdale, Hollywood's there, Miami's down there. So you can actually a roadway. You can go all the way down straight to the Miami area. It won't take that long, about 10 minutes to go down there, so it's not that long. So that way you're between the best of both worlds. So just think about it like that. All right, so let's go straight to the hotel. If you look at it, it has two towers. So you have the north and the south towers. Now my recommendations for its hotel rooms, see this area here where it has those little balconies? Those are called Intercoastal Views. Those are the ones you want when you look up for the hotel rooms. Those are ideal because we're gonna have a room on this side of the towers, people, and I'm gonna show you what that view looks like from the skyline. It's very wonderful. It's ideal. It's a nice location. It also has a parking lot across the street, so you can walk right across there to your hotel, to the hotel. It also has a nice, this is the driving area here, pedestrian area more or less. But I'll talk a little bit more about the hotel. The towers are beautiful, the view is beautiful, but it's known for holding conventions here. Over here, right here, is the convention area. So you go from the inside or the outside area, you can go in there and there's different conventions. So it's set up like a hotel and a convention area. So just keep that in mind. So it's really fancy looking on the outside, almost look like something from a spaceship or whatever. So it's ideal. Let's get straight to the room. There go your pink icebox, people. It's got a nice little good jacuzzi bath area. Inside here is your toilet area. I like this glass piece because, you know, if you've got to do something, you can keep that stuff in there. There's a shower area separate from that, which has its own glass piece. And then we're going to go over to, you don't need to see all of this, the zinc. Everybody shows zincs in there. We don't need to see that. So let's focus on, that's the ice box. You also have a little coffee area here. And you've got your normal, typical bed. People show all of this in their videos. I don't have time for that. So this is the couch. This is why you're here, for people to relax, to enjoy yourself. So let's go out on to the Intercoastal View so you can see it. Chose this room because you get a picture of the water area in Miami. And it's not much of a beach area in this area. So Miami Strip, it's don't have much of a beach. It's just a strip. But this is what you're here for, the scenery, the beauty of Miami. It's a beautiful skyline, beautiful city view. I want to show you also this at nighttime. The view's beautiful, guys. Just keep that in mind as well. It's ideal. This deck is so large, so you can almost have like 20 people out here on this, and you have almost like a private party. But it's really nice. It's really ideal, and the scenery itself is just wonderful. So I enjoyed it. Next, we're gonna go back to the entryway. I want you to see it from the beginning of entering this area here. And normally on the right here where you see these cars at, that's where if you, let's say you got to run upstairs and you got to say, hey, can you leave my car over here till I get my sunshades and I'm coming back down to go where I got to go. That's where it would be over here. Now over to your left is where Ubers come. So the Ubers will show up on this side. So you want to walk over there and just stand, and the Uber will pick you up on that side. So you just keep in mind, regular cars go here, Ubers go there, and this little glass right there is valet. That little glass you see over there. Now, let's go on up to the Diplomat Hotel, people. The entryway is wonderful. So I thought it was nice to see the open area, and it's so spacious, guys, that it's perfect because, like I told you, you don't have to have this, that's the reception area. You don't have people all crowded on top of each other. So this is really neat, guys. This open area here, they do many people have weddings here sometimes, different events. This is our prime steakhouse. I'm gonna show you what I got over here. Take a look at this. This is the surf and turf where you get the lobster and you get the steak. This was really I really enjoyed myself here. Really ideal meal. Nicely priced. You're talking about nice prices as well, so it was pretty good. Your next up is, see this area here where this little TV is? If you have a convention or you're having a meeting, you can ask them to put it on these little boards, and they'll put it on here so people can, when they come down from their room, they can see what room they need to go to. So that's ideal too. Down the hall, we'll go to the North Tower, but this is a little PJ's, a little coffee shop, Starbucks, more or less. That's where you'd be in there. It's a nice area if you want to have your computer and you want to go sit down. You can do that as well. Let's go through this little area here. I'll give you a little snippet back over at the PJ, like the little coffee shop that they have. You can enter from here as well. So we're gonna keep going forward. Here's the bar area here, guys. The inside bar is also an outside bar too. So it goes from this side to the outside area, and we'll see it from the outside as well. Next, over into this corner area is another restaurant, guys. This has more like Asian type food, but we'll get to that shortly. But let's go over here. This is what we call the Royal, the Point Royal. Point Royal has more like your breakfast stuff or your buffets. We're gonna go in here and take a look at the food variety as well. This has buffets between $30 and $40. Here's a variety of nuts, fresh vegetables, omelets, toast, cereal, stuff like that you may like to eat. And the guy makes the omelets and stuff like this over here. So you'll know where everything at if you come to this hotel. And I had my time here. I'll tell you about my review on this location here and what I thought about that once I sat down and I tried the actual meal. But I want you to get a lay of the land so you can see what's there, what everything looks like. When I sit down to eat, like I always get is a variety of each little bitty thing instead of fill myself on one thing. However, I tried the omelets. Guys, when I went, I give you my honest opinion about things. It was dry. This was not a good $35, $45 meal. The grits was not, to me, grits. It was more like a farina, if you know what that is. But it wasn't grits. If you're from the South, you know what grits is. And it may have been just the person who was cooking at the time, but $35, $45, nah, I will pass the next time and maybe order something from Already Food. There were flies too, guys. So just be mindful. I try to give you my honest opinion about what I was eating and how it was. So that's basically it. It was not worth the money. But like I said, it could be just the person who was there at the time. But it was not guys. It wasn't all that. So just keep that in mind as well. We're going to move next to the outside area shortly, and I'll show you what that looks like as well. But you might want to pass up this meal here because it was not great. But and here's the price for that. So just be mindful. Put it in your notes. Let's go back outdoors. Here's the other side of that bar. Let's go out these doors. Look on to your left, people. You're going to see this is the fireplace on the right where you can sit down with a group of people and enjoy your meal while you're sitting at the bar area. There's a TV out there as well. Now, if you look to your left, see this little quiet place, you can sit over here and relax. However, the problem with sitting out there in that little quiet corner space, if you needed to talk on the phone or make a phone call, is it's right next door to the kids area where they're going to be making a lot of noise and stuff like that. However, guys, keep in mind, this is early morning hours. They don't be out there that early. That's just something about this particular area of Miami. They are not out there that early. So just keep that in mind. I've got a vision of the view from the other side, but I want to show you here's the bar area from the outside, the TVs. So you'll see where everything is located. Here's their swimming pool on top. There's a swimming pool at the bottom as well. It's really nice out here on the corner area. Farther down that way is a basketball court as well, guys. And you probably can see it from a distance. If you look carefully, you'll see it over there. But not many people go over there because they don't even know it's over there. But there is a basketball court over there. If we go down, you see this area here. We're going to talk more about that and those little cubicle areas there as well. There's a restaurant at the bottom of these stairs called Playa. And if you want to go down there and enjoy a nice little drink or something, you can do that as well. Here's the view from the other side, guys. There's the two towers, like I said, the south towers here. And then you have the north towers here. So just keep that in mind. When you come here, what kind of views you want, you might want to suggest where you want to actually be. Sorry about that. And let's next take a look. We're going to get a little bit closer over to see the beach area as well. And they're cleaning the beaches out there. And like I told you, down that way is that basketball court, if you see it. But this is approximately 11:30, 10:30 in the morning area. So just be mindful. Not many people are up or out at that time. And I'll tell you, this is like a Monday, just so you'll know. That's key too. So while everyone have left the scenery, you're there. And I'll tell you, if you want to know what time zone I went, month-wise, day-wise, I could give you that detail as well. So you'll know. I generally plan them around the same timeline when not a lot of congestion is there as well. So this is the sunrise, people, and this is the beginning of that day. It's beautiful out here. Take it all in. Enjoy. And we're gonna head back in shortly and see what else to see. But this is that beach you get, and most of these beaches over here are set up for people to stay in that who are staying in that hotel. We're going to talk more about these areas here down here shortly. But before we do that, guys, we're going to take it indoors and show you what else is available upstairs here. But we're going to talk more about this bottom area. The pool here, just so you'll know, the pool closes early between 8 and 9. So keep that in mind. We'll talk that the outside bar area. This is the other side. There's a fireplace on this side as well. I think the lay of the land will change more often, too often. But just want to tell you that. Now, inside the doors, this is that Asian type restaurant. I want to show you what I got over here, which was a nice drink, some Thai food. These are it was really nice. This is the Sushi Restaurant next to it. I got some stuff from here as well. However, this stuff, guys, as good as it is, and as nice as the food look, is as good as it tastes. However, you're in Miami. You're gonna pay that price for that stuff because you're in a convention hotel. But it was of the level, so just keep that in mind. It's really good. Just thought I'd tell you that. Next up, guys, we're gonna walk through, after seeing these two hotels right next to it, is the bar area again from this angle, down the street, down the hall from the breakfast area. Let's get back to the front. I want to show you next is this is where you can get your little knickknacks. Overpriced, people. It's too expensive in there. Don't go too often in there because everything is high. This is the elevators to the North Towers, the North Towers, I believe, and we're going to go in there shortly. I want to show you again what the reception desk look like, as well as the other areas. So I'm going to show you that. That's the reception area, guys. And then over to this area is your ATM machine and your phone machine. So you'll have the lay of the land if you come here. Next, we're going to go through here. Like I told you, this is the area we're going towards, the convention area. This is the area where you can buy like shirts or some beach, like you forgot something, you can buy from there. This is more like your area where we're going towards the convention area. So people can stand outside, make phone calls, whatever. That's right in that area there. But I want to show you something neat too. These are little signs telling you what convention is in town and who's going to be there. So just keep that in mind as well. Right here in this corner area is where the spa treatments are. Really, really nice. If you want to have a steam or sauna, relax yourself, it's in there. Enjoy yourself as well. Next up, we're going to show you the gym area. This gym area here, you're going to need your key card, so don't forget that. That's going to be important to have your key card in. Once we get in, I found this place surprising because it had every little thing that you need. It wasn't big, it wasn't too small, but it was ideal for 2 or more persons to work together and to work out. So, and it had all of the necessary tools to actually get a good workout in. You had your treadmills, you had your weights. It had every little knick-knack that you needed to actually get a good workout in if you didn't want to go run on the beach. So I thought this was surprisingly nice. It was very clean, guys. That's another thing you give these hotels. You look for cleanliness as well. This was really ideal, and I'm talking about really, really nice. So I'm suggesting this hotel too because the Diplomat it was a very clean hotel so far that I experienced, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Next up, we're going to go back outside. Remember, I told you I wanted to share with you these open cabana areas. Yes, these areas here have a TV, have that little pink ice box in there, sound system in there, whatever, and it's right by the hotel. You know, if you're on the beach area and you want to just have a little private area, that's where it's at. I think you get these 2 chairs on the outside as well. But this inside area, they range between $300 and $800, sometimes $1,000. I don't know if it's necessary for the day or the hour, but they're not cheap, guys. But it's real fancy. I think you get like a couple of water bottles and maybe 2 or 3 drinks, whatever. Down here is where the lady will stand, and she can get you into one of those areas. They'll ask you, do you want to put it on your room? So just keep that in mind as well. They're nice, but I don't know if I want to be tugged away. Here's another tip for Tad as we go to the end of our video, is when you're signing in and you're putting your name and all of that, they ask for a passcode. That passcode, you're like, where's the passcode? Where is it? It's actually when they give you your key card, it's that code right there in gray. Remember, don't just set that down or go run into another and you can't get on the internet. Make sure you plug in that away so you have that done right away, because that's important to know. Don't be so quick to press these buttons here, because when you press it, you're going to get charged for something that's already given to you free. So just keep that in mind. Just thought I'd throw that out there too. That was my time at the Diplomat Hotel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. I hope this is a place you might want to stay. Like I said, I got these little gems every now and then. just thought I'd share this with you before we talk about this is the Diplomat Hotel. But before we talk about the bonus section, which I'll do in another video about my time in Key West. So I hope you enjoy. Put a like button, put a subscribe button. Thank you guys all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.